Hello friends, in today's video we're going to see how to grow turmeric. Turmeric is produced in the Curcuma longa plant and is a very unique spice, as you will see. Turmeric is one of my favorite plants to grow, not only because it's so easy to grow them. The nutritional profile of turmeric is just excellent. It's a superfood and it has medicinal qualities that you might not have even heard of, and we'll soon see that in the later sections of the video. And I just want to mention that I'm not making any claims of how good turmeric is, but there have been a lot of studies conducted on turmeric that show that it has a lot of medicinal properties. So how do you start turmeric? What you see here is a small portion of turmeric that's easily available in a lot of Asian grocery stores. And what you do is just plant them in a small pot to start. And turmeric usually grows in the summer season. So you might see the plant sprouting out somewhere around June in the state of California. And then they go on to grow till winter sets in. So once you've planted turmeric, you can move them to a bigger pot, and as soon as you move them to a bigger pot or bigger container, they will start growing tubers all around the container. And as you can see here, we have one plant growing and it has already started sending out a lot of small offshoots or tubers around it, and that's what is going to give you a lot of turmeric. Now growing turmeric is just so easy. All you do is provide it some good soil. You do not need any fertilizers to grow turmeric. It's very fast growing, very prolific plant, and as long as you have decent temperatures, you shouldn't have a problem growing the turmeric plant. Now this turmeric plant is ready for harvest. It usually takes about 4 months or so to harvest turmeric. Now I know a lot of you might not be really familiar with what turmeric is. So while we are harvesting this turmeric plant, let's talk a little bit about turmeric. Turmeric has a peppery, warm and bitter flavor. So flavor wise, you could think of it as a cross between orange and ginger. That's how it tastes like. It's one of the necessary ingredients used to make curry, various types of curries. Now let's talk a little bit about the medicinal properties of turmeric, because that's what fascinates me the most. Now there have been a lot of studies conducted, so I'm just citing you what the studies have confirmed. I'm not making any claims. I'm not tied to the turmeric industry in any regard. Now what makes turmeric very unique is that it contains a compound which is called curcumin. Now curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric. It is a powerful anti-inflammatory ingredient. It has antioxidant effects. Now I'm not going to talk a lot about antioxidants because that's a totally separate topic for discussion. And the anti-inflammatory properties of turmeric means that it's very similar to drugs like Motrin that cause relief from muscular pain and act as anti-inflammatory ingredient when you consume them. But the best thing about turmeric and curcumin is that although it's toxic to a lot of bacteria and viruses, it's not toxic to human beings at all. And that's what really makes turmeric a very unique food that exists in the world today. So there have been studies conducted which have proven that turmeric in combination with some foods is actually very effective in curing some diseases. So for example, turmeric and onions may help prevent colon cancers. Turmeric with cauliflower may help prevent prostate cancer. Turmeric is known to reduce the risk of childhood leukemia. It improves liver function. It improves cardiovascular function. And it is also known to provide protection against Alzheimer's disease. And remember that although a lot of claims have been made against what turmeric does and what curcumin, which is an ingredient in turmeric, does, try it out for yourself. Next time you have a sore throat, instead of reaching out for an over-the-counter medicine, just take some warm milk and add a couple of spoons of turmeric powder in it and drink it slowly just before you sleep. and see if it makes a difference the next day when you wake up. I'm sure you're going to feel a lot relieved after having the turmeric and warm milk the night prior. The Indians and the Chinese have been using turmeric for a long time as a medicine for a lot of home remedies. For example, for cuts and burns, they just used to mix turmeric and water and create a paste and then apply it on the cuts or the burns, and that would cure the cuts and the burns very effectively. So now that you know all the good part about turmeric, how do you use it? The most popular way of using turmeric is as a dry spice. The dry turmeric powder is available in a lot of grocery stores. If you grow your own turmeric, you can also make your own turmeric powder at home. You can add it to omelettes to give it a deep yellow color. You can use it in curry powder when preparing vegetables like cauliflower, green beans, onions, peppers, broccoli. Watch for a recipe at the end of the video. Turmeric is also a great spice to complement any recipe that features lentils. And the recipe that I will be sharing with you at the end of the video is a cauliflower peas recipe which can be made with turmeric. It tastes delicious and it's really good for your health. So harvest is now completed. It's very easy to harvest the turmeric as you saw here. And this is how it looks like once the turmeric has been harvested. You still need to clean them, remove all the roots that are attached to these tubers, and then you're all set. So our turmeric now is washed and all ready to be used. Now the best way to enjoy fresh turmeric is to add them in smoothies. You can just toss them in with your fruit smoothies. It might take some time for you to get used to the turmeric taste, but it's really good for your health. Now what is also interesting is what you can do with turmeric leaves. Turmeric leaves have a very unique flavor. So what you do with the leaves is that you can roll up the leaves just like that, put your filling right there, roll it up, and you can just steam your filling, and the turmeric leaf is going to impart it a nice flavor. So do try it out.